Hey there, it's Amelia, and in Gmail, did you know you could not only customize your signature here, but you can also control when it displays? Let's give a look. And before I begin, if you find this video helpful, remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Let's get right to it. From Gmail, go ahead and click on the gear icon to get into settings, and then that'll take you to the general tab. There's a lot of different tabs for all kinds of settings, but today we're just going to be focusing on the general tab. First, you have your language, then you have maximum page size that you could show up to 100 emails per page. Did you know you can undo a send, but it defaults to 5 seconds. So you have 5 seconds to decide if you want to unsend an email, or you can change it to 30 seconds. That's still not a lot of time, but at least it's better than 5 seconds. You have default reply behavior. Do you want to reply or reply all the time? Personally, I don't have either one selected, and I would highly recommend that you do not default to reply all. How many times have we sent an email and accidentally replied all? You have hover actions to enable or disable to quickly gain access to all these different commands. For send and archive, if you don't want to delete old messages, you can archive them. When you archive a message, it no longer appears in your inbox, but you can still find it under all mail label. Default text style. Mine defaults to sans serif, and you can change the text size, the text color, or remove formatting just to make it easy for when you compose emails. For images, mine is set to always display external images, but if you want your emails to load faster, you could always turn this feature off. Same with dynamic email when content is available, and you can also turn on or off grammar, spelling, autocorrect, smart compose personalization, and then you have the conversation view. I like conversation view, but if you reply to an email and go back and forth like 10 times, it ends up in the same thread, which sometimes makes it hard to find a particular reply. So if you don't want it to be in that threaded conversation view, then you can turn that off. If you want to be nudged, you can turn on the suggest emails to reply to or follow up. I personally have those turned off. You can also turn on or off smart reply to show suggested replies when available. The same for smart features and Google Workspace smart features as well. There's also package tracking. So if you turn that on, Google will share tracking numbers for your packages with shipping carriers, and you'll get status updates here in email. Desktop notifications. I have mine turned off, but you can turn on notifications to allow Gmail to display pop-up notifications on your desktop when you receive new email messages. You can also customize the stars, so when you star an important email, you can use certain colors, etc. You can also turn off or on keyboard shortcuts. Button labels you can have as icons or text. You can change your picture. You can also create contacts for autocomplete. So when you send a message to a new person, you can have them add it to other contacts so that autocomplete can kick in. Let's move to the signature option. So my signature is a little lengthy. I'm going to edit it. If you want to edit an existing signature, click the pencil icon, or you can click down here to create a new one. So the signature defaults to new emails and also on reply forward use. So what I don't like is right now I have my signature showing every time I reply, and it keeps adding it and adding it. So I've been deleting it. So I want to turn that off by selecting no signature for reply or forward. So I only want the signature to appear for new emails. So here's my signature here, and I want to edit it. And you have your usual options to change the font, the size, all the text attributes. You can add links. You can also add an image and a line and add numbered lists as well. I would keep it kind of short. Mine is a little bit too long, so I'm going to remove Instagram because I already have my link tree. And I'll leave it at that, and we'll take a look. So if you have a service that you offer, or you have a business, or you want to add links to the bottom of your email for people to check out your YouTube channel or social media, that's your opportunity at the bottom of the email to have your name and any links, your business name. You could even put your logo in there, but personally, I don't like to clutter it too much with images, so I don't have my logo in there, but it's your opportunity to let people know about your social media and business links. So now that I made changes, I'm going to save it at the bottom. There's just a couple other settings here, but one I wanted to mention was a vacation responder. This is really handy if you're out of the office for a day or if you're going on vacation. You can turn on the vacation responder. You can put in your first and last day, the subject, and an automatic email, and then Gmail will send an automatic reply to incoming messages. I find that very handy if you're out for 1 day or 10 days. And you have the option down here to only send a response to people in your contacts versus everyone that sends you an email. When you're finished, click Save Changes. Now I just click Compose because I wanted just to see how my signature looks. So you probably want to have some kind of a separator in between your message and your signature. I have just a couple little lines that I might actually extend and make that a little longer. I have my name and my link to Amazon and Barnes & Noble. You could have a link to business or a website where you're selling services, your YouTube channel, or you could just have your link tree. So the signature is prime real estate. You want to take advantage and share your business and your social media links. Stay tuned for a recap summary coming up. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and smash the like button and remember to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.